You are now tuned into the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
Alright everybody, 1 2 1 2, what's going on? You're now in tune to another session at the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah, bringing you another cut of that 21st century black radio to the masses, either on your FM dial, internet radio station, podcast, or via your favorite website. And to do the intros for those who are new to the show, been rocking it since 1998, when whatever outlets that we have. You have myself, DJ Fusion, on the mixes and commentary and stuff. You also have my brother Jon Judah. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, freaking hey! FuseBox Radio is in the house. Yes, indeedy. We all wide world. We love you. Glad that you tuned in to another day. Big shout out to all the Asians that are tuning in, and of course Europeans that are tuning in. Much love to Canada, and of course all of US and the whole we old wide world. FuseBox Radio, Black Radio was back in the house. Good commentary, decent music. We hope you liked last week's set. Beginning off the new year, and we're going to continue it on and make it hot. What's the deal, DJ Fusion? What you got?
Doing all right. Glad to be on Earth another day, another week to do this radio show again since '98. As of this April, the show will have been in existence for 12 straight years. So, you know, that's definitely a blessing. Much love to all of our affiliates that put us on. We deeply appreciate you. Much love, of course, to all of our listeners internationally and on our local U.S. front. We deeply appreciate you. To find out all of our affiliates, because they have lots of great programming and content as well besides ourselves, you can either go to our official blog site at blackradioisback.com or to our official MySpace at myspace.com/FuseboxRadio to find out how to access the show, and also just to directly link to all of those spots and see what is good with all of those great organizations. For all of our people who like communicating via the social networking and on the web, you can hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, or YouTube. Pretty much the end of everything is /Fusebox Radio. Fusebox Radio. So twitter.com/Fusebox Radio, myspace.com/Fusebox Radio, facebook.com/Fusebox Radio, so forth and so on. Also, for all of our music artists who like to have music considered for the FuseBox Radio broadcast, you know, we are free with music submissions and all that. We don't do that payola stuff, but we are in case you haven't been able to tell, we are an extremely independent organization. We play what we want, and if we get good feedback from the audience, we can go from there. But, you know, if you want to be about a quality control organization, I had to go through a whole bunch of nonsense, but somebody listened to your joint and saying yay or nay, all of our information is up on those sites as well to find out how to submit music. We deeply appreciate y'all, from the independents to the majors. Everybody who wants to make hot music and push out, you know, a dope vibe. That is all wonderful and all dandy. Shouts out to our affiliate folks who I write for at the Oh Hell Nah blog and Planet Ill. Definitely check those sites out. ohhellnall.com and planetill.com. We had the Mixtape Mondays on Oh Hell Nah, and then we have the Indecent Exposure articles with Planet Ill, where we expose a lot of independent artists doing their thing from all different types of music genres and stuff like that. And let me see here. This week, on the interview end, we got Washington, D.C.'s own Fly Gypsy production MC duo. You know, y'all have heard them bubble up a lot recently within the past few weeks. You know, cool brothers. You should definitely, you know, hear what's going on with them and whatnot as time goes by. For our MTV Jams and MTVU watchers, I know you've seen their video for you blasting off, as well as folks through the net. And I know they've been touring all over the place recently as well, putting on pretty live shows. So see what's going on with them. And of course, we got a regular mix of old school and new school goodness: hip hop, soul, funk, jazz, reggae, rock, house, electronica, whatever comes to our mind. Will be in the mix as well. And let me see here. This week we also have a new Direct Effects segment. Shouts out to the HBCU Radio Network with Lamar Blackman and all of them. We also have a new Black Agenda Report. Shouts out to Glid Ford. and all of them with the international editorial commentary and all of that good stuff. Now, on our end on the commentary, first and foremost, as of this broadcast time, we definitely had to give prayers and condolences to all who are affected by the earthquake in Haiti. Whether you have family members over there, people who are there, and so forth. As of this broadcast time, besides the original earthquake, there have been about 31 additional aftershocks that have hit that country, ranging from I think about 5.0 on the scale to the I think original like 7.2 or something like that. And as a show that declares itself to be Black radio and having solidarity with all of our brothers and sisters internationally, there's no way we could not talk about Haiti at this time. You know, Haiti's history in itself should be a reason why anybody from the Black diaspora should support, especially with its founding and whatnot, with the slave revolt, and you know, essentially being one of the first countries to overthrow a colonialist power, and you know, do their thing. Had the country gone through ups and downs? Yes, but so have most countries. And end of the day, you know, natural disaster is a natural disaster. That's just, you know, I can't even imagine the situation over there right now, where you know a lot of people aren't able to get in touch with their families over there because a lot of communication structure is shut down. As people are aware, you know, Haiti is I think one of the poorest countries in the world, and you know we can get to a whole big thing about why that situation is, but this is not the time in that regard right now. What it is the time for is to definitely at least give prayers and condolences to the people out there. And I know there are a few organizations right now besides the Red Cross and stuff who are, you know, soliciting donations and helping things like that. I know through Wyclef Jean's organization, yele.org, YELE.org, they're soliciting donations, clothing, etc. And they also have other organizations that you can be able to put forth help and assistance with as well. And as we find out more information, we'll be able to put that on blackradiosback.com and our other affiliated sites. Because one of the things I kind of found weird about this is supposed to be one of the most powerful earthquakes that has affected Haiti in over 200 years. From the bit of stuff I saw in the mainstream news, people talked about it, but they really didn't get into it. On top of the fact of, you know, certain aid, like immediate aid, in terms of, I guess, the funding and stuff like that has been given to other countries, hasn't been given over to Haiti yet. I find that disturbing, personally. You know, Red Cross, as of the article we read at the broadcast time, said, well, we're going to give immediate $200,000. Not saying that ain't nothing, but I'm like, $200,000 for if anybody has seen the pictures or the video that has so far leaked out of Haiti. That ain't going to do a damn thing. And we know that with other countries, you know, people talk about millions and immediately zooming people through and all of that. The surrounding countries have been more quick on things like Venezuela and other spots than at the moment the U.S. I mean, the U.S. is saying they're pledging stuff or whatever, and hopefully by broadcast time there'll be a lot more going on. But you know, there's something about helping people of color that tends to turn people off unless they're forced to do it or somebody makes it popular. And I'm not really too crazy about that. You know, unfortunately, our Haitian brothers and sisters have gotten really bad treatment here in the U.S. for quite some time. You can even look at the certain immigration situation from the various Caribbean islands where if somebody escapes from Cuba and makes it onto U.S. land, you know, they pretty much get a pass. The Haitians have always been turned around. You know, similar situations, you know, bad economies, things like that. But, you know, you have that extra dark skin tint and speak patois, they don't want you around. And I don't know how situation's going to be now in terms of with this disaster. Are people going to be treated the same way? I think the Obama administration really had to look at that because, you know, if they get turned around in this type of stage, what's really going on? You know, what are things really about? Anything on that, Judah?
Now, briefly, just like to say, peace, much love and respect, and feelings and condolences for everybody in the Caribbean, period. Good and bad times. You know what I'm saying? And of course, big up to my Haitian peoples. One of my main peoples is married to a Haitian sister from Jersey City. So, you know, I definitely have, and I grew up around Haitians when I was in Jersey growing up. Some Haitians don't acknowledge the fact that they've been helped when they come to this country by Americans, and that they say they work hard, but they work hard because it's the blood, sweat, and tears Americans have put forth so they can have something to work hard towards. That always should be kept into context at all times. Number two is that I think this would be key to let people know what's going to happen. You know, like, okay, then, well, they turn away some other lighter skinned groups, whether Eastern European or Latin. But when it comes to, you know, and that's why they said a lot of things about AIDS in Haiti, because that would see, the whole thing is about creating an illusion. Whatever it is, it's about creating an illusion and not make, and the controlling what people think. There's a lot of pimping going on. They want people to think and believe, so therefore they won't feel as bad if they do something bad toward the Haitians. They'll have the people on their side. That's how the world has been working for the last 200 or 300 years. You know, all these people are able to put up agents and all, and you know, Haiti was conquered by, Haiti was a French colony. The French had more colonies in Africa than anybody. You know, French had more colonies globally almost than anybody. So, you know, Haiti is dealing with a definitely a racist, satanic past, very ugly, very evil past in the slave situation that was put under it by France and endorsed by other countries and by other blacks and Haitians. You know, because anybody from the Caribbean that looks down upon Americans is, in a sense, doing what the slave master wants them to do. And not on top of the fact that Haiti is a way station for drugs out of Colombia, so all those cats is corrupt. So they're dealing with a curse. Even if somebody put a bomb under the water to mess things up like this, they're able to do, and to have an effect on people's, I guess, ecosystem and their environment by putting underwater explosions. The military can do that. Whether it's that or not, they're still having to deal with a curse from all the selloutness that Papa Doc and all them other jokers was doing. Them jokers are sellouts, because they allowed the drugs to come in and the poor to remain poor. So you know the upper echelons of Haitian society is weak. You know what I'm saying? Weak and want to be like they French. So automatically that makes them weak. Negroes trying to be like white folks. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, much love to them, and I hope it, I hope that they can get asylum as quick as certain Latins and Europeans can. You know, even though they're darker skinned. You know, but of course.
All right. Thank you on that, Judah. And as I said, we'll see what's going on, because I really just have a deep concern about this. You know, I don't want to see a whole bunch of cheesy commercials talking about, you know, oh, these Negroes are, like, you know, the white man's burden or anything, like having them other little commercials where they show, you know, poor black children in other countries and whatnot, like, you know, give a dime or something and everything's all good. Not talking about the underlying stuff that led to certain situations in the first place. There's a reason why a lot of those buildings collapse. And, you know, it's not necessarily all because of the Haitian government. It's because of a lot of other things that went on where they did not want people to be able to obtain and have certain things. If there was maybe a certain different building infrastructure that would have been damaged, but it wouldn't be as tragic as it is right now. So, you know, if we got to be one of many people to deprive people to help out, you know, in terms of the spirit of humanity, forget race, to help out other people, then so be it. And, you know, that's how it is. Again, prayers and condolences to everybody affected by that situation right now. And just one more quick thing, since we're on the subject of race, before we get into the mix and the Fly Gypsy interview. There's been still foolish talk to me. I'll just say it's foolish. I don't care about we're in a post-racial society. Obviously, with the Haitian situation, we're not. And obviously, with the way our political people are in the United States, we're still not. Two quick things. One of which, Democrat Harry Reid had to apologize to Barack Obama for saying he didn't speak in Negro dialect, etc. during the election. And another thing is former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, Blagojevich, thank you there, Judah. He had an interview in Esquire where he was like, well, I grew up poor in the black neighborhood, blah, blah, blah. I'm blacker than Obama. Now, look here. We know that certain people of a certain generation, well, to say older white folks of a certain generation, they still want to be able to hold on to various mental things about how black people are in terms of various stereotypes that they grew up with or what makes them comfortable. I'll put it that way. With Harry Reid's thing and Blagojevich, because they both apologize. Well, I'll just say Rod because I don't feel like going through pronouncing his name right now. Essentially, we know they both apologize to save face. They said what they meant. I'm at the point right now, I'd just rather people just say what the hell they mean and be like, I said what I meant. Because there's no sincerity behind either of these two dudes' apologies. And secondly, one thing I thought Harry Reid's thing was kind of funny and foolish, because I'm like, what the hell is Negro dialect? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it was necessarily Obama not using slang and other type of thing. I think it was the fact that he did not forcefully put out what we call black issues when he ran his campaign and did other stuff. I have, not the best feelings about folks like Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, but they did their thing as a part of uplifting black people here in the States and having an influence on other people. They want to have neutral Negroes out right now, as far as I'm concerned, and that's just, the person is brown on the outside, but they ain't really trying to push no other agenda but that. I don't know Obama. I can't necessarily say he's totally about that, but he ran a neutral campaign. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? And they want to have people like that. People have been trying to turn back the clock of time since the 1970s in regards to black folks actually being happy to be black folks and pushing certain stuff for them. Every other group of people can push stuff for them except black people. We're in 2010 and people for a minute snuck on Negro on the census. On the United States Census in 2010, they had to remove it. There are pictures of that census form. And, people are still trying to be slick now in regards to stuff, which is why I think a lot of these folks are trying to make these little undercover comments. Luckily, we have enough people who are still active enough to point things out and be like, no, you can't be on that garbage. And, whether it's through the net, through independent-minded people of color, and independent people who are supportive of people of color, who are they're like, I think this is BS too, because that type of backup has always been a great thing with the civil rights movement or whatever. We had black, but we also had other people who were like, just for the sake of humanity, we gotta support these folks too, and whatnot. So in the day, man, I'm at the point, if you want to be prejudiced, you want to be racist, that's on you, but just stand up for it. I'm tired of these old half-assed apologies. I'm tired of people trying to sweep things under the rug. I'm tired of folks acting like if I can talk to Sharpton or Roland Martin or Tom Joyner or whoever, that covers every single person of color in the United States and all that. Middle finger to y'all, man. I'm not beat. I'm just not beat for y'all no more,
Yeah, briefly. One thing that I will say is that there are some poor whites in this country who do have a better understanding on struggle than some black people. Now, I don't know if that applies to Obama. You know what I'm saying? He came up in different places. I'm not sure if I like maybe where that dude was coming from, but I do agree that there are some poor whites who have an understanding on certain things. And there are some black people who have never really experienced struggle. There's some black people who are trying to out-white white folks and trying to be as much as they can and going out of their way or whatever. But in the end, doing what most people do, end up cohabitating with people they don't love, but for the sake of them help paying the bill. So, so you have sterile Negroes, who don't even love one another, who just cohabitate with one another, and who have nothing in black in them at all. If people overseas, you want to see, all you got to do is mostly just turn on the news in America, and most of the time, the Negroes who working there really don't represent black folks, but I read, dude, it is a fact that lighter-skinned blacks have had a different situation in the United States, whether it was slave plantation or modern day slave. The lighter the skin color meant that they were mixed with white, and in those days, if you had more white in you, you're more civilized. They're trying to sneak that back in there. So there's that aspect of it coming in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like when a light skinned person sells out. Most people won't say it, but it doesn't seem as bad when a dark skinned person sells out, because at the root of blackness is dark skin, and at the root of humanity is dark skin. But that doesn't mean that Obama ain't black. I mean, Malcolm X was high yellow. Malcolm X was Malcolm X. Much love to him. But I don't know. I don't even think they were even major. To me, those comments really weren't even anything, really. I don't know if that dude's blacker than Obama. I don't know if I would say that, because black at the end of the day is not just being poor. Black is a skin color, and black is, and then black is a genotype, is a genetic situation, and then it becomes a phenotype in how people look, and then it's also a situation of how people are done and treated in society. Just because you were poor don't mean that you understand blackness better. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I do agree there's some black people who would have done good by being poor, because it would have given them a better understanding, and not such a sedity, condescending, devil perspective on themselves and how to look and on other people, by looking down on other people, not because the other people could do them harm, because other people are not educated, or because the other people don't have a certain amount of money. If you look up down on people on that's different than looking down on this person. Well, I think this individual might try to rob or do me wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's a different situation, and sometimes those paths become crossed. But those cats really don't represent anything for black people. So they maybe will have some good things to say. So I'm not even really whatever. And what's this thing about cats trying to talk about rappers in the Illuminati? If you're talking about rappers in the Illuminati, I'm gonna ask you something. Are you reading books about the Illuminati? Or are you just mad that a rich Negro can be flat? Are you mad that a rich New York Negro, you gotta make that correction, is flashing, so you're gonna have to say about him being in something, whatever? It's like, dude, if you're not in the right standing with your creator, then you gotta deal with that. Stop thinking about other Negroes, other rich Negroes, and what they doing, and if they're involved with that. Even somebody is involved in that, at the end of the day, they're just a stool pigeon Negro, stool pigeon again at the hands of rich old money. But I'm out, and everything is not funny. Alright,
no doubt. And just to hop on that just really quickly, if you think somebody is in that type of scenario and you are truly offended by it, I think it's really simple. Don't support. Some of these cats who are popping this stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a possibility of people being involved. Why not? People can be involved in any other type of following or religion. Why not? Illuminati, or I guess what they call the darker side of Freemasonry or whatever. But if you feel that way, don't support. Don't buy people's stuff. That's one of the few interesting things about our capitalistic society here in the States. You don't support, the label's gonna literally move on and call it a day. Some of the folks who are popping all this junk are still like, I need to have my Rockaware, and I need to have my Ace of Spades champagne, and all this other type of stuff. I gotta be like Ho, but he's a Satanist Illuminist. Like, okay, well, what the blankety blank is that going to really do? You're funding what you feel is crazy. And honestly, I'm the type of personal opinion, I'm like, I think there are people who are involved, so You know, I'm not really as concerned about musicians as the other levels of people who back these people. If these folks aren't backed, then it really wouldn't mean as much. Who are these corporations, organizations that do things? And where are they at? All these other cats is just, you know, pawns on the chess piece, on the chessboard. You know what I'm saying? They're really chess pieces. But, you know, anyway, enough of that. You know, that's a whole other thing. I might even end up doing an opinion piece on blackradiosback.com on that situation, because I know Homeboy's last video got, you know, people's collective panties and boxers in the bunch. So, I don't know. I personally think people are just media whoring off of it and getting more attention. But anyway, FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion Jon Judah, interview with Fly Gypsy and going on. And of course, another mix of the old school and new school 21st century black radio flavor. Alright, let's keep it moving in 2010. Peace.
Hey, yo, Prince Paul, is this a Gas Face lyrical remix?
Yes, indeed, Search. And it goes a little something like this.
Gas, past tense made facially. Third Basal Express, KMD. 3 blind mics on site. Zeb Lover gave it the first light. So I revise on remix. Swing super unleaded on my gas stick. Kicks them in the grill. Folks not believers. I leave them speechless, backstab deceivers. Some rock cut search with the clipper. I change oil, I unzip my zipper. A riff of Aretha, a face of saliva. Don't guess the third is lava. And try your luck, but your ass got waxed. So all negative vibes got axed. I beg to differ, I cleanse my system. Another victim, the gas face I give them. Black hat is bad luck. Bad guys wear black. Must have been the same guy who set up the pole tax. Like the gas face. For those souped up supremacists. Can't forget about the cocaine chemist that made crack a household name. Silence for Yusef Hawkins being slain. Lame brains who can't respect us equal. Black and white, wrong and right, we're all people. Trying for better days and let our kids see some. Tenement Square, people fighting for freedom. Beijing students fought armies with guns and knives at Kent State. It took 4 lives. Nelson Mandela's not free because he can't even vote in his own country. One day these problems will scatter. Can't you see the gas faces? No laughing matter. There it is for 91, 92, 93.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, Prince Paul, we giving the gas face to now.
Yo, we're giving the gas face to Jerome Williker, the Bronx.
Yeah. Hey, yo, no gas face for Chantel. No gas face for the Brooklyn Queens, Connecticut, Long Island, New Jersey, Strong Island Posse. None of them get the gas face because we love everyone.
Yes.
Y'all sick. You're sick, but we out.
Blackness. The black side of me. Come on.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
When the music's in my system, ain't no telling if he Muslim, if he Christian. That's what they be yelling. I'm God by blood, not relation. So what the bomb is from creation. I never got hated on directly to my face. I never got tased, I never got maced. I never went to jail without rumbling the cops who thought it was a slave trying to put me in my place. And that's just the preface, a universal message from the land of the leopards and camouflage wolves stealing lambs from the shepherds. Your average John Malkovich, transform myself to the wind like the alchemist. You know what the outcome is.
Physical richness and wealth for the flesh. I see you have achieved.
The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now.
We come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, in needs, in distress, in stripes, in prison, memoir. We belong to God. In our things we come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, in needs, in distress, in stripes, in prison, memoir. We ain't giving up.
Very African. I'm the Stepper Brothers Temple, see what's happening. African, very African. I'm the Stepper Brothers Temple, see what's happening. Very African, African, very African. Stalking, walking in my big black boots. Walking in my big black boots. Walking in my big black boots. Walking in my big black boots.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
This is the remix. Yo, nice wedge heels, jeans hugging, head to the shoulder, mean mugging, look like mean loving. Might be friendly or she might be stubborn. And all I know is that she had Jaheem bugging. I was on the other side sipping and puffing, popping over here a little different. We touching, everybody grown, no riffing and fussing. You can get that, don't sweat that, it's nothing.
But it is what it's gonna be, no, I can't call it. All I know is I had to step up. Speed it up, cut the chase, go in for first place. Before the mother cats try to get ya. Moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip, do it, girl. The worst that goes down is you turn me down, but this time around I doubt it. Hey, how you doing? Oh, baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Hey, girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. It's a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Yeah. Oh, what you drink, what you sip? I got the next round. Martini or goose now. Tell me what's up. Conversation my eyes is having with your thighs. Don't get me out of line, they better shut up. You're moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip, do it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down. You're feeling your boy now, so I doubt it, shorty. Hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. Cause a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Your body. Oh yeah. Hey. I want your body. Your body.
Yeah, yo, let's leave the club and get some grub and get in the tub and make some love and handle our business. Me and you and me. Soon you see that I'm a G, and that's what it is. The way you move, the way you shift your thighs and hips, your face and lips, just something about you.
See, basically, the moral of the story is,
baby girl, I ain't leaving without you.
Hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with. Girl, I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. Cause a body that shape is your claim to fame. Girl, I ain't leaving without you. Hey baby, what's that in your cup? You need to let me fill that up. You know I'm trying to see what's up with you. Hey girl, and I ain't thinking about your man. He should've held you by the hand. Cause I'm your number one fan. I ain't leaving without you. Hey, how you doing?
Peace. This is J-Roo the Damager with DJ Fusion on the FuseBox.
That's the part of the game that you never understood about what the fuck we stand for. You know what I mean? I got your babies, nigga. I got everything, nigga. You know what time it is, nigga. Piece of deadly darts, you hear me? You hear me? Hey yo, call it the hollow bone syndrome line. Select sweet nines, tasters. Watch us all facelifts, bracelets, murder in this luxurious. Bank stoppers, Drake caked out. $500,000 in crates, flow is genetic. The Coleon connection in all selections. Stockbrokers with coats on, make coke suggestions. All twin glizzies, fireman, Gucci boots on. Sideways action, murders in stereo. Cash that can get Clinton, renting his mother crib out. We sit and organize the Bill of Rights. Getting lit, drugs that Hendrix is on. Conversating like the Dutch, Richie Conaway. Good fellas who honor race. Flows that blow through you, rolling, holding everybody down. Trip up and clicks we closing rock black. Half the year, half my sitting upstairs, taking pictures of y'all in this whack gear. Nights that leap up in trees, big guns and big fees in front of your mother building. All knees, yo, spread mercy on them, get them moving like big Percy on them. Coming thunder.
Get around there.
Yeah.
Porcelain floors with a dog named Ginger. Bottle caps to get that rhyme. We the winners, then slide through your hood and hoods. Me, Cliff, Patrick, Gary Grice, and my man C. Woods. Holding a gorilla. Two niggas got a whole ass shit. One shot and your man's on it. The little kids watch from down the block. Jury box, murder hop, 6 stat spots. Fit, hit the red spots. Spit at the statue with cash and throw dough at it. Just get up for a while cause I'm a pro at it. Big birds dangling. Camera snaps, blast and pop from every angle in 2000 more damn
I drink till I'm drunk. Smoke skunk with my stinking fan on the funk. Eking out the pores, punk stains he destroys. Pissing down your elevator shaft, no class, writing graph on your walls, it be us. Your lord, look at my cause, it's because no yin to my yang, it's a black thing. Used to be in chains, now we snatch change. Took the crack game, applied it to the rap game, yo. Pop quiz. Now, what artist hits the hardest? Get down with the syndrome retarded. I think it was them swordsmen. Place the chess pieces on the boards and take it to the square. This ain't no Yaku affair or a new world disorder. Got us from the coal miners order. That's y'all, but not us.
Yeah. Brim hat, sloppy automatic stack.
Big shit thunder.
Get around that.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman, and this is Direct Effects. That's right, the hottest, most progressive college show in the country. And on today's show, we break down the meaning of the historic 60-39 vote by the Senate on December 24th that puts us one step closer to universal health coverage in this country. That was President Barack Obama's top domestic priority. Comedian and radio host D.L. Hughley stopped by the HBCU studios to give us a little of his brash commentary on Tiger Woods. Everybody's got something to say about Tiger these days, and you won't want to miss him. And the HBCU Foundation teams up with Kroger Stores to help students attending or hoping to attend black colleges out. I'll tell you all about that next. And get ready, y'all, for the MEAC Turning Up the Heat Tour, visiting 8 of the hottest institutions in the celebrated MEAC Conference with the interactive Wrapped Hummer, DJ spinning, a Wachovia hands-free banking seminar, and contest forms to fill out. To fly one and a guest, all expenses paid, to the MEAC to hang out with BET's 106 and Park hosts, Terrence and Roxy. You want to get down with that, y'all, and to hang at the MEAC. For more info and to enter online, visit MEACHoops.com. First stop, Norfolk State, January 21st.
Gain unparalleled leadership experience in the Army ROTC. Visit ArmyROTC.com for more information. There's strong, and then there's Army Strong.
They're playing basketball.
The MEAC is burning up the court with the Turning Up the Heat Tour, coming to a campus near you. Look out, Norfolk State, Hampton, and Delaware State. We're coming. Howard, Morgan State, and North Carolina A&T. Don't miss it. South Carolina State and Winston-Salem State. We're on the way. The Turning Up the Heat Tour is your chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip to the MEAC Conference Finals in Winston-Salem, North Carolina in March. Hang out with Terrence and Roxy from BET's 106th and Park, VIP tickets to the games, and more. The Turning Up the Heat Tour brings the excitement of an on-site DJ, freestyle rap contest, giveaways, interactive lounge, inside a fully wrapped Hummer, and banking seminars with opportunities to win a hot new iPod Touch or $100. All sponsored by Wachovia. Go to MEACHoops.com to check the date for your school and register if we don't hit your campus this time. Turning Up the Heat Tour, thanks to MEAC sponsors Wachovia, a Wells Fargo company, Coke, Nike, ESPNU, Russell Athletics, and State Farm.
I was at the New Year's Eve party with D.L. Hughley, the super outspoken comedian and radio host, and here's his angle on the Tiger Woods media coverage. What's going on, fam?
It's similar to the O.J. trial in that it is race, it is a star athlete, there's a young blonde woman involved, and I think it evokes, although certainly we don't have the tragedy of two people being dead, it taps into that kind of very visceral reaction that people have with race.
That's D.L. Hughley, host of WRKS FM Kiss Morning Show, and he will always give you the real. Thanks for your time, bro. Happy New Year. The HBCU Foundation, Incorporated, as a part of its mission of helping disadvantaged high school and college students who attend or plan to attend a historically black college or university, has teamed with the Kroger Company to raise funds for high school and college students. Through the Kroger's Community Rewards Program, Kroger shoppers can earn rewards for the HBCU Foundation, who will be credited up to $50,000 per quarter based upon total purchases made in Kroger grocery stores through April 2010. Under its Community Rewards Program, Kroger has committed to donating up to $1,250,000 to qualifying charitable organizations. The HBCU Foundation has answered the prayers of students and their families since 1999 by providing timely scholarships to disadvantaged nationally. Having an organization like Kroger assisting in the fundraising efforts could mean the difference between a student completing his or her education or dropping out of school entirely. For purchases to qualify as a part of the program, supporters must first register their Kroger shopping carts online at KrogerCommunityRewards.com. Get involved. The Senate passed a historic $871 billion healthcare reform bill December 24th, handing President Barack Obama a Christmas Eve victory on his top domestic priority. The bill passed in a 60-39 party line vote after months of heated partisan debate. Now, every member of the Democratic caucus backed the measure, and every Republican opposed it. Should it become law, the measure would constitute the biggest expansion of federal health care guarantees since the enactment of Medicare and Medicaid more than 40 years ago. That's 4 decades. It is expected to extend insurance coverage to 30 million additional Americans. President Obama spoke shortly after the vote and said when passed, this will be the most important piece of social legislation since the Social Security Act passed in the 1930s. Democrats hope to have the bill ready for the president to sign before the State of the Union this February. The healthcare debate is about life and death in America. It's a question of right and wrong, and it's about human beings, and given the chance to relieve this suffering, we must take the chance.
Growing up in my family, it seemed that I always had to be the strong one. My mother and father had to work, and I helped raise my brothers and sisters when they weren't home. I had to fend off bullies, help the kids with their homework, and sometimes even cook dinner before my mom got home. And with all this, I even found the strength to be on the football team and study Egyptian culture in what spare time I had.
You have that certain strength Army ROTC is looking for. You're a leader. You possess the intelligence to make the right decisions at the right time, and you do well at most anything you try. Enhance your college experience by enrolling in Army ROTC. Qualify for a full tuition college scholarship, plus up to $5,000 in spending money per year. Start out a freshman in college. Come out an officer with unparalleled leadership opportunities that can prove invaluable in the boardroom of any Fortune 500 company.
Now that's the strength I'm looking for.
Visit ArmyROTC.com. Army ROTC. They're strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
That's going to do it for this edition of Direct Effects, y'all. It's a wrap. Again, I got to give big ups to the campuses that are airing the show. My man, Mr. Greg Sampson. What's going on out there? Happy New Year, representing Elizabeth City State. And my man, L-Dog, Levon Wilson, Lincoln U, Missouri. I know it's cold out there, man. We out here in Southern California. Thank you for airing the show. Until tomorrow, it's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman. Go.
You're listening to Direct Effects, boy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are now tuned in to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah.
You're as good as they say you are.
Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
I thought I died in
Yo, check this out. This is Chuck here, Public Enemy. You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion. Harder than you think.
We really want you going near the fire clap. We really want you going near justice. We really need you zoning in. Magic Heart Genies begin now.
Yo, 1, 2, 3. Some little MCs want a 4, 5, 6. Touch my mic of tricks. On a fat cardiac beats at 7, 8, 9. Micah and Sarge walking these dogs, chucking these balls.
Ladies suckers to bed like doctors who proctor and slice cuts with placement from the basement to over round. I chase kits used by productive producers. Squeeze our art out like juicers. Smoking and toasting wheat grass with a flashing MH USB bracelet cruiser. Laced with dope for you users. We boozers in the sense we drinking liquid swords. I'm never bored with the chore bringing rap justice. Killing any general custard. Leave your folks flustered. You sound like Michael. Yeah, I'm not your average savage rap package sucker. Bring rap justice. Double rhyme. Bring rap justice. Fire clap. Bring rap justice. Bring rap justice.
It's time to break them now. You better take this American checking 140 characters in this world with deviated septums and most sound rectum. And so I beat them and cut them off at the intersection. This horror talent, respect them. Coriolis effects inferred. It's not just church, it's synagogues, it's mosques. It's the flaws of a boss doing these hip-hop shows around the globe. Catch them at your airport kiosk. I didn't just run up and drop the bomb on a rock Saddam. I must have lost one nut when I ran my 9 up in the octomom. You're an elk and my headlights points. You need help, you're dead wrong. I'm always right, roll a joint. You want a bomb? That's Michael Phelps. You get the gong. Yo, hold styles like a cash for clunker. I'll crash your bumpers, then trash your jumper. Pray on you like a Bible thumper. Micah pumping in the trunk of your dump truck in my jumpsuit. Donald Trumpet. Some little MCs want a 4, 5, 6. Touch my mic of tricks. On a fat cardiac beats at 7, 8, 9. Micah and Sarge walking these dogs, chucking these balls.
We really want you going in. DJ Trez, Micah 9, Jada Sarge, Magic Heart Genies. We really want you going in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Gutter fam invites you to check this out if you will.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
This joint goes out to all the block parties, and the house parties, and the trucks, and the Jeeps, and the coupes, and the Lexus. This goes out to the projects, the suburbs, East Coast, West Coast. But you can play this in your headphones. I'ma rock it like this. Every day I see you at the same time. You're not alone, so you don't speak, you don't even nod. So I just act like you're someone I don't know, stranger in the night. And so I'll pass you by and act like I don't know. So I speak to you at night. That's when you tell me once again how much you love when we pretend. But then I wish that you were all mine. We acting hard like it's a play, but there's no award for the role I play. I'm your best kept secret. Nobody knows what's going on when we're alone, girl. I'm your best kept secret. Lock me away and keep me underground until we're alone, girl. more than I wish that you were. We acting hard like it's a play. I deserve in the war for the role I play. 'Cause I'm your best kept secret. Nobody knows what's going on when we're alone. Girl, I'm gonna say it again. I'm your best kept secret. Lock me away and keep me underground until we're alone, girl. Take your time, think about it. Yeah. Take your time, think about it. Yeah. Take your time, think about it, girl. The game is so I don't know if I can deal no more. This game is so dumb now. This ain't what I want. So girl of my dreams, but you're not alone. That's why I'm your best kept secret. Nobody knows what's going on. We're alone, girl. I'm your best kept secret. Lock me away, keep me underground until we're alone, girl. I'm your best kept secret. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Yeah. Busta was right, man. We gotta get that AVAC money.
Fly Gypsy has been detained by the Border Patrol.
Clap, 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 clap. Fly Gypsy. Clap, 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 clap. Alizane Complex. Clap, clap. Sipping Alizane cash and checks. Let's go. Who said talk cheap? I talk 1,000 a bar. One album, buy a house and a car. Smoke big brown cigars from Havana, not imported. I went to Havana and bought it. Me and my shorty in a stretch Lexus rolling, playing Texas Hold'em. House D's for money. She like, I'll see you, honey, and I'll raise you the Hamptons. Knowing I'm bluffing, but the dough is nothing. Private jet, private chef, whatever. Can't buy happiness, buy a gang of shit till I'm feeling better. Team at dinner at McCall, making Schmitz, lobster, fork and shrimp. You couldn't afford the tip. Done playing the blues. Dudes paid lots of those. Now it's lots of clothes and lobster rolls, and lots of broke folks just gonna be mad at me. Cause my girl shopping sprees be they salary. Annually, get that money. Hands in the air if you get that money. I can't hear you, get that money. You buy the dollar set, get that money. Hustlers in my borders, get that money. Hands in the air if you get that money. I can't hear you, get that money. You buy the dollar set, get rain. I make it hurricane, take you to the tropics. G5, wood grain, laying that ostrich, can't stop it. Get grants like a non-profit, only matters how I got it. So I hate who ain't got shit. Some crack to your mama, lay back in the Bahamas, getting that dollar till I D.I.E. Holla back, little mama, you want be where I be? Cause I'm on TV, I'm on BET, I'm on MP3, and I'm OCD, eating good like a porn star. Champagne with my mouth dry, foreign cars with names you can't pronounce on the first try. Say it twice, just cause it sounds expensive. I don't floss, I call my dentist. I don't ball, I eat SBNA, coupe through MIA, roof MIA. Different currencies pertaining to, currently unavailable. Get that money, hands in the air if you get that money. I can't hear you, get that money. You buy the dollar set, get that money. Hustlers in my borders, get that money. Hands in the air if you get that money. I can't hear you, get that money. You buy the dollar set, get that money. I got the hood in a frenzy. My agent push a Benzies, only right I come through in the Bentley. The hood isn't ready, but I'm too positive though. This look doesn't represent me. If you could, would you help me? Sight, you broke, what you gonna tell me? I'll get that money, but I ain't buying what you trying to sell me. Smell me? Give you a run for your money. My bread run hills, my cash cross country. Y'all dudes on treadmills. They say I sound like a rapper. I don't care. Made more in the first quarter than y'all gon' make this whole year. Big checks for shows with extra O's. Get check cut before I step through the door. CD at the store, that's just extra dough. And I ain't bragging, baby boy. I'm just letting you know I'm a good dude, but I'm from the hood too. Made some hood moves, using some hood rolls. And the hood snitches get stitches. Okay, that's a bet. But what do crack dealers, murderers, pimps, and rapists get? They get that money. Hands in the air if you get that money. I can't hear you. Get that money. You bought a dollar? Bring it back. Hustlers in my borders, get if you get that money. I can't hear you, get that money. You about $1 set, get that money. Keep the change.
Alright everybody, 1 2 1 2, what's going on? You're now in tune to the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast, bringing you the best of what we call 21st century black music in regards on the genre in hip-hop, soul, funk, jazz, reggae, the entire nine, as well as news and commentary. You have myself, DJ Fusion, and you also have my brother on the side, Jon Judah, on the mix-in and all of that good stuff. And as we talk about with news commentary, we also have interviews with people who are really doing their thing from all over that y'all know. The FuseBox Radio has a nice brand for us since our beginnings in 1998. And the folks I have on the line right now, you've heard their music here on the FuseBox Radio, from the Vodka and Rum mixtape to the new EP that just dropped, which people definitely need to cop, to change for $1 joint, with tracks like Two Step and You and a whole bunch of other goodies in the mix. And everything that makes them awesome as well is they represent my born area, which I just moved back to, the DC Metro. We got Fly Gypsy in the mix. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, what's going on, man? Peace, John. Good to be on the show.
Alright, definitely glad to have you on board. And for those who do not know, and so we can keep track of via the voices, we know Fly Gypsy has 2 members. Can y'all introduce yourselves?
Sure. This is Cowboy Khan, the MC of the group, Rockstar Extraordinaire, Alien. Yeah.
Alright.
Thomas MC, I'm Alex Bay, I'm the producer of One Man Band.
Alright, no doubt.
Here, both of us here in DC now by way of Jamaica for Tom and Russia for me. Jamaica and Brooklyn, I should say, I guess. Yeah.
Alright. So we got a whole, that real hardcore smorgasbord of backgrounds and stuff going on. How did y'all 2 meet up?
We met outside of one of the open mic spots in DC. It's been running for quite a few years, and one night, or many nights actually, you stood outside from the venue to the sidewalk where, cats just still be spitting rhyming, spitting poetry, whatever. And cats be beatboxing, singing, and one night Alex was playing the guitar, and I was out there spitting, and we was just vibing real tough, and it felt real good, and everybody was responding to it, and that's how we first linked up.
Alright, true indeed.
Over the last couple of years, though, we kind of went on about our business. Tom is a spoken word artist as well, so he's been doing a lot of tours. At that time, we were doing a lot of tours. Now he's focusing more on Fly Gypsy. So it was hard to catch him. I was doing my own stuff, producing, playing with other folks. And last year, I was putting together a track. It was an election-related track, back when everybody had the hope and they wanted the Barack to get elected. So we did this election track together. I invited Tom in, and he just dropped 2 incredible verses. So we shot a video for the song. Everybody loved it. So we kind of said that, we kept trading music and lyrics. I would give Tom some tracks, would come back with, more dope lines. So after a while, we just kind of sat down. It's like, look, let's continue as a band. And so Fly Gypsy was born, and here we are now.
Alright, no doubt, and y'all have definitely been making moves. And one of the things I was looking at from the Vodka and Rum mixtape to the EP is I noticed that there's almost kind of a different style of sound, because I think the mixtape seemed to be more on the sampled end, while the EP seemed to be more on the live orchestration end and all of that type of stuff. Am I right?
Yeah, typically when I produce, I don't use samples. What we wanted to do with the mixtape, we wanted to create a summertime album, feel-good album, and something you would want to listen to when you're at a cookout. When you're at a cookout, what do you think? You think Earth, Wind & Fire, you think Curtis Mayfield, Martha and Dallas. So, we dipped into that wealth of 60s and 70s music with some, some extras from Chemical Brothers and Gilberto Giano. And, that was the idea behind mixtapes. I think Change for $1, which is the album, it's a little more serious. We have fun stuff. We got two-step, we got tunes, we got club bangers, but we also have something that's more thoughtful and more moving. There are a lot of guitars in the track. And overall, just the music is less laid back. It has more drive to it.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely were trying to the rock and roll mixtape was like appetizer. You know what I mean? We were trying to win everybody's ear. Let them know, we can bang with the rest of them lyrically, production-wise, fun-wise, vibe-wise, and just have a good time. You know what I mean? As like a first sample taste of Fly Gypsy. And then once we had everybody's ear, some of the stuff on the mixtape even made it to the album. But at the same time, we wanted to make sure that we secured a stamp, a place and hip-hop, a place and what's going on right now as far as putting out a really strong project and letting people know, beyond the samples, like this is a really dope production, and beyond the fun stuff, this is really dope, like lyricism, so we were trying to be strategic with the way we moved from the rock and roll mixtape to the Change for $1, and it worked out very well, because a lot of people responded to the mixtape as we thought they would, and it ushered them right into Change for $1, which drops today, and people have been downloading it all day, and the response for that has been overwhelming as well.
No doubt. I mean, the music on both ends is very seamless and very on point, which we definitely appreciate over here, because we're in a kind of a weird age right now, not just in hip hop but in music in general, where it almost feels on some levels on the mainstream and a lot of dry stuff is being pushed out there.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, we gotta fight for our place, amongst the people who are gonna buy the bubble gum and dance to the bubble gum, and they still don't even distinguish it as bubble gum, but they still rock the our stuff as well, So we gotta make sure that our stuff is able to contend with the bubble gum, and that's tricky to do, because these days people don't even, realize the difference. They'll put on Fly Gypsy right after, bubblegum young MC or whatever else you want to call it, So we just gotta make sure that we put out quality stuff, both for the connoisseurs, the aficionados, and just the regular folk who, couldn't care less what you're saying. It's all about how you're saying it, the bubblegum chewers.
Alright, that's a new one on me.
And not to put down the bubblegum chewers. I like that term. But, Kanye was able to do this quite well. He stayed true to himself. He stayed true to what he thought was the music. At the same time, he created, albums that everybody was able to relate to. Be it folks that listen to Soulja Boy, to folks that listen to Bali. So, it's definitely doable, and that's what we're aiming for.
Alright, so pretty much reaching out to the average man, because it seems like nobody does that anymore, yet that's the majority of people who are around.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's a range. When you say average American, I mean, you got the age distinction, you got the race distinctions, you got, class distinctions that separate people's musical and artistic taste. And so the average American, like that's a blurry line. So what we try to do is make good music. We try to follow the, beyond Kanye, we gonna fight the Stevie Wonders and the Marvin Gaye's who, Marvin is dead and gone, and his music will live, generations beyond him. So whoever it is that listens to good music and appreciates good music for years and years, whether it's the average American or the bubblegum chewers, it don't matter. Like, that's who we want. People who can respond to good music. And that's the formula, for lack of a better term, that we're following, man. Just, make music that has some staying power.
Alright, no doubt. Just stuff that appeals to the average human being who just, want to get into something. They want to have a fun time, but they want to be taken serious at other times as well.
Exactly. You got it.
So, I mean, we're not one-sided, no one person is single-sided. Everybody has a variety of emotions, so we can really represent that. It's like that.
Alright, true indeed, true indeed. And speaking of, y'all have mentioned various folks from the past to the present. Who are some of y'all the main musical influences that, y'all both look up to?
There's so many of them because the both of us are artists that love a great variety of music. So to even begin talking about influences is difficult. But before I continue, I think Tom dropped off the phone. Can I go ahead and try to get him back on? And
sure.
Call back in. Let me try that.
Not a problem.
Okay, sorry about that.
Right now. I lost signal on you guys. Sorry about that.
It's no problem. I've had the issue with them before in this area too, so it is what it is.
And you're in New York right now, right?
This is actually my Vonage line. I'm in the DC Metro right now.
Okay, gotcha. Because in New York it's horrible. Alright, so let's go to influences.
Influences, right?
Yeah, you go first, Tom.
Influences range, man. Like, there's cats who influence me particularly in different ways. There's the Dre 3000s who I think changed the game. Blueface, Eminem, who changed hip hop. They came into the field, the genre as it was, and contributed so much personality to it that it bent it in their direction and left an indelible mark. And their sound is so unique. Then there are cats who just have staying power, man, who, keep it simple, like Bob Marley, who his lyrics are so potent. And that's something that I try to do in terms of, developing my own sound, my own style as an MC, especially on stage. Saying stuff that'll last. Saying stuff that, people can't really feel outside of just a clever punchline on how dope of an MC I am, or how hot I am, I'm hotter than this. Actually being lyrically and, sound, and then being able to do different things, like, being able to rock a crowd, at a party. You could do a club, I could do a club song and still not sound like a dummy, you know what I mean? So, Drake 3000, Outkast would be great at that. And people who, again, are lyricists, they're good at that. Black Belt from the Roots. These are all people I saw influence from. Most Def, Common, ultimately Rakim, and all the greats, man. All the greats are some of the not so greats who have not been highlighted as much as I think that they should have been, you know what I mean? But either way, they left a mark on myself, and production-wise, lyric-wise, hip-hop-wise, music-wise, some rock bands, Aerosmith, I used to listen to real hard back in the day. There's people who made good music and it just lasted beyond, outside of the genre and beyond a generation, and those are the people I draw from.
Alright, true indeed.
Yeah, for me, it's a very broad range. You go from Stevens and Curtis Mayfield to Bob to Nirvana to the Fugees, man. Everybody loves the Fugees, man. Lauren, Sting, Prince, definitely. We got Prince. You got, Erica, John Legend, Damian Marley. I think both Common, I absolutely love him. Good music is good music. And both Common, I love just about, everything that's quality.
Alright, that's what's good. Now let's speak a little bit about the U track and video that dropped right now. First off, dope video.
Thank you. We had great time and a lot of fun adventures making it.
Did y'all film this in Jamaica too, right? Right around they've seen at Bob Marley's house?
Yeah, that was crazy. We went down to Jamaica during the summertime. The weather was great. It was a little hot, but it wasn't too hot. And just the scenery alone, the colors, the trees, the mountains and the sky and the sea, all the beautiful. And we wanted to keep it real organic. We wanted to keep it real, bling free, swagger free, just people, you know what I mean? And a real story, keep it real authentic. Those are real Jamaican girls. We didn't bring models down, you know what I'm saying? We had people who represent the culture, represent the country. And we wanted to keep it real pure. And we would love to be able to do that with the scenes, the locations that we shot some of the scenes in Rockabessa and Port Royal. It was just beautiful in the way it was set up. And the director, Raf Kasi, So, you know, a lot of people know him for his work with the Marleys and Sean Paul and Beanie. And he was able to bring a lot of his a lot of his creativity to a project and help the pop as well. And it was just dope. Look, man, to be able to go to Jamaica and shoot a video for a beautiful song and attach with beautiful images to it was a dope look. We were very excited about it. And just for FYI, just so people know, Alex actually edited that video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, so, you know, just in terms of us putting it together the way we wanted it to be, you know, he sliced it together. And so what you're seeing is a combination of Roscoe's and Alex's work. And I think it came out real dope, and a lot of people feel that way too.
Alright, Alexis,
it was fun to do. I think what's kind of entertaining about the video is when we were in Tassa's office, the director's office, and he was showing us some ideas and some shots. You know, there were some shots that were very pretty poster shots, just nice, sweet, motion, romantic, beautiful colors, everything. And I told Tassa specifically that we did not want those shots in our video. I think I was different on that. And I ended up being in those very precise poster shots for the song text.
Okay.
It was great content. It was great fun shooting, I guess. So once you got them, you gotta use it.
I can dig that. What gets me is from some of the background material I got, you know, you might have never came out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was, see, now, I guess, you know, for every group you're going to have, I wonder how the Fugees make creative decisions and how them creative businesses. I always say, like, when I first wrote the song, you know, and that song is an ode to a lot of different things. It's an ode to hip-hop music. It's an ode to beautiful women. You know, and it's an ode to pop. It's an ode to the influence that we allow pop culture to have over us. If you dissect the lyrics, you'll see, you know, some of the references I'm making there, some of the lines that really are an abstract take on how people allow media figures and iconic figures to control them. You know what I mean? And it was a dope song when I first wrote it. Like, I didn't write it to a beat. I sat down and just wrote it, listening to some underground stuff. And I listened to the underground. That's one of my influences too. I say cats who you never heard of and never will. You know what I mean? And some cats, you know, who get in the underground, who you gotta be there to know who they are. Planet Asia being one of them. And I was listening to some underground stuff and just vibing. Wrote the song, called this dope pop beat, and just put it, bam, sat down and one sit exploded. And I let Alex say, Harry, he went, oh, that's dope. So he went and made a beat with the song in mind. He probably had it on an acapella recording and did the beat. So then I come back a couple days later and he's like, I made a beat, but I don't really like it. I'm like, well, let me hear it. I heard the beat, they were like, dude, you bugging, this shit is crazy. Like, and I started singing the song to the beat, I was like, yo, this is perfect. And I think he even had the hook already recorded.
Wow, okay.
I had already recorded the hook. And he was like, I don't like it, it sounds too bubblegum, too poppy. I was like, poppy, too crazy, you know, like, so we went back and forth, like, yo, let's just play with it, And I was like, yo, this song is a classic, this song is an instant classic. The vibe of it, the horns, the texture, the music, the beautiful vagueness of Tatiana's chorus, just her jazzy singing, the way it sits on the track. I'm like, bro, this is a dope joint. I was saying, I had to like drag him kicking and screaming basically to Jamaica, and it was on the beach while we were shooting the video after hearing the song hundreds of times that he was like, you know what? I kind of like this joint now. I'm like, yo, you crazy. But, you know, it almost didn't come out because he didn't like it at all. And, you know, we make decisions corporately, so when one person doesn't like anything, we try to compromise and make sure everybody's happy. But, yeah, it almost didn't happen, man. And then,
I almost didn't play the track for Come to begin with because I don't say anything that, you know, I don't feel it's strong enough. I didn't think it was strong enough. And I didn't really feel it represented our sound all that much. And for the longest time, I used to refer to the song as the Barney song. Yeah, it's so pretty and happy. But, you know, I was right in the end that it typically is. It's a beautiful song, a beautiful track. The hook, perfect for the lyrics. The lyrics are incredible. And one thing I try to do to make it a little, a little more hip-hop key. Yeah, that's not a word, but, I sampled back some of the hook vocals. incorporated into the verse part of the track. And, that gave a real texture to the song. I think that made it better. So,
and that's an awesome background story, because I would have never thought that y'all could just walk into the studio and just organically made it happen. I can't even imagine it over Harvey after hearing you so many times and having an audience over here, requesting it like crazy.
Well, it's good to know. Thank you, Simon, first of all, for playing it. Definitely appreciate all the support, both you and Two-Step. Definitely appreciate it. And thanks to everybody who is listening to FuseBox. Thanks for supporting good music, guys.
No doubt, and we appreciate y'all who made the good music. Everybody has to work in sync, otherwise none of this stuff would happen. So thank you for sending over music that doesn't have us go, oh my god, and either had to throw the CD away or put it in a e-recycle bin or something like that, because it gets kind of crazy over here when we have our music listening session days.
Gotcha.
It can get depressing sometimes, but it's all good. On a real quick question on the business end of things before we have people find out all the places they can reach out to y'all at. Y'all's groove in regards to putting yourselves out there has been excellent in regards to both internet exposure and the live shows, which people can peep out some aspects on YouTube, which I definitely had to give y'all props for. For a group of independent artists who are coming out right now who are like, man, how can I get like Fly Gypsy on the coverage and all of that, and at the same time, not necessarily be done dirty by all the stuff that gets thrown out at us. What advice would you give to an independent music artist right now who wants to get their stuff out there and maintain some creative integrity in what they do?
Well, the artist is always there. There are plenty of people out there who love good music, who want to hear, who are hungry and thirsty for good music. The challenge is reaching that audience, and you're competing with, folks who are on the label that have, millions of dollars behind them for marketing campaigns. So, we have good people, strong people helping us get to where we are, and we're pushing on our side as well. Ultimately, it's working around the clock. It's understanding the industry, understanding how it works. I think a lot of artists, what they do is they make some great music and they stop there because that's what feels natural to them. And they don't go that extra step of marketing that music, pushing it out to the audiences. And that's where the music dies, because if nobody knows about it, nobody hears about it, so that's it. And you can't turn back a place if you try to perform it live. So, and to most artists, the business side of it and the marketing side of it is, it's not fun. It's a lot of work. It's grinding non-stop 24 hours a day. So, that's, our advice would be my advice, to understand the industry, see who is doing what they're doing to get their message out, see who they're using to get their message out, be it publicists or college promoters or radio promoters, and make the right connections and just keep pushing.
Word up.
I'm going to have something more profound to add.
Okay, different.
But he's not there anymore.
Alright, well.
Still there.
I'll get that AT&T cut off. Wow, okay. Well, phones cut off, things happen. This is why we have the interview format that we rock at times. So,
Do you want me to go ahead and try to get him back on, or you're closing down?
If we can get a shot real quick, I want to just get shout outs from y'all and everything.
Yeah.
And just going through the web info, that'd be great.
Cool. I'm gonna hang up on you right now, then. Call both of you at the same time.
Alrighty.
Alright. Yeah. Say it again. I'm not sure if you got the question, but Mary was asking, what are we doing to get to where we are? Pretty much. What are we doing to get to where we are? Do you get any of my answer?
On the business and stuff like that. What would you recommend that y'all did for others to do?
Well, study the game, man. That's the first thing. We were reading. I forget the name of the book we read. We're reading books, articles on the music industry, the trends are, understanding what the changes that are not even, some of the changes haven't even happened yet, but they're pending, you know what I mean? And then allotting those pieces of information into your, aligning those pieces of information into your plan, and having the plan, sitting down and mapping things out, and making sure that, you know, you have an idea of what you want to do and when, and how to do those things, you know, finding the resources. There's a lot of background work. It ain't just like, you know, writing dope verses and making dope beats. Like, that's actually the least of it. We haven't done that in months, you know what I'm saying? But as far as grinding, you know, and then hitting the streets, man, and, you know, talking to people, networking, and making things happen just out of being in the space that people are. So that's what it is, you know, getting your business sense about you, and being able to really communicate what it is you want to do very clearly, both to each other, whoever's involved, and to the people who are going to invest in you, your fans, and the supporters, you know, both on the musical side and on the business side. So you gotta really just dig in, do the groundwork, do the research, and be willing to spend a lot of nights up sending out emails and mapping stuff out, as opposed to, you know, doing the creative stuff. Like, that's secondary, unless you're a manager to handle all that. But that's what we've been doing, is handling everything ourselves. Being able to put in all this work is starting to pay off, thanks to, you know, the support of the fans and everybody out there who's downloading the album and showing us support.
Alright, no doubt. And I'm definitely glad, you know, the both of y'all brought all of those aspects up, because some folks are like, I'm talented and that's it. And while that's definitely nice, you know, there's a whole lot of extra things that go on, and who's going to be the best person to promote yourself but yourself?
Absolutely.
And you gotta stay involved. Even if people are working for you, you have to make sure that they stay on top of their game. Because, you know, take publicists, they're working for several clients. So you need to work your publicists to make sure that you're getting the best, you know, of their efforts.
Alright, true indeed. And I'm glad, I know my publicist people are glad that was brought up too, or whatever on that regard. Now, and I will also attest to, I've seen Fly Gypsy postcards and posters through U Street and other parts of DC. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of, you know, side talk they're giving right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, and then being able to, being willing to put in the work, you know, being willing to put in the work. Like, we don't have a street, we are the street team, you know what I mean? We are on that, we are a lot of things that a lot of people would and should get paid to do, but we don't have it, so we just make it happen. And then our fans show us a lot of love too. We have fans coming out, helping us putting up posters, and not just fans, but family, helping us putting up posters and passing out flyers and selling the t-shirts at the gigs and helping us with equipment. And so we call on that. You know, they love our music, they love what we represent, they want to help, and we appreciate it, and we allow them to do so, and it helps us too. So, you know, we get it in though. We definitely get it in.
Alright, and you know, that's only going to make bigger and better things happen. Now, for everybody who wants to get information on Fly Gypsy, because we have been for quite some time in an internet-connected world, where can folks reach out to y'all at? Whether by main website, we're on the Twitter age now, Twitter, MySpace, all that good stuff.
Yeah, everything anybody needs to know is on flygypsy.com, FLYGYPSY.com. Twitter, Fly Gypsy, Facebook, Fly Gypsy, pretty much everywhere. It's Fly Gypsy. Just plug in our name, you'll find it. It's something that folks should be aware of. This coming week, which will be the week of the 7th, December 7th, our video, the one that we were talking about earlier, premieres on MTVU in their segment called Freshman. So we'll need folks to go to the website, it's freshman.mtvu.com, and vote for us so we can get in regular rotation and possibly get on MTV Gems, which will be really good. So, flygypsy.com. Go to the website, sign up to our mailing list, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and we'll keep you updated, you know, about the shows, about, you know, free goodies that we give away sometimes, and pretty much all things Fly Gypsy.
Alright, that's what's good. And y'all interact on Twitter, because I have some people who are like, you lead me to a Twitter artist page, and nobody even says what's good when they hit y'all up or anything like that, whether it's an artist who wants to build with y'all or just a fan who's like, hey, I really appreciate what you do.
I'm like the biggest Twitter head.
I'm always on Twitter. I love Twitter. And, you know, there's the Fly Gypsy page, and I have my own personal page, and we have our own personal pages on Facebook too. So you hit us up on in either one, we will hit you back. You know, and fans they are the music industry, and so we cannot, you know, ignore our fans and our supporters. That's who we're doing this for. You know, beyond the love of music, we're putting it out there for people to buy, support, come to the show. So we show a lot of love to our fans, man. They show a lot of love to us, and you know, that's how you keep things moving. So hit us up, we will hit you back. Everything Fly Gypsy. Alex at FlyGypsy.com, comment FlyGypsy.com. It's real easy to remember. Hit us up. We definitely want to hear from everybody out there.
All right, no doubt. Y'all heard it here. Just remember, when you contact them, have some common sense now. You know, we're in that age where everybody can reach out, but don't act stupid. So I just had to tell everybody that on the air and all that at the present. People know the FuseBox Radio. They know I'm a Twitter head as well and everything. And some folks can come real sideways in 140 characters or less. So I don't want that happening to anybody else either.
I hear that.
You know.
I still send telegrams.
There we go. All right. And any shout out or stuff you want to give to the people?
Oh man, we definitely gotta shout out the family. We gotta shout out the people who are helping move Fly Gypsy along. You know, we just had some big meetings with some big cats in the game. Alright, so this is gonna be a real big shout out, but you know what I mean? Shout out to the cats who are really checking for Fly Gypsy right now, making some things happen in the cats in New York. And that's from the family in DC, the whole DMV area. Shout out to all the radio stations, all the DJs who've been playing Fly Gypsy music. You know, DJ Huffman, RBI, Tucson Jones, and DJ Polo. Like, you know, it's too many to list. Shout out to all the promoters, showing us love, David Ray, Rah, Justin from Highly Saved, who's been setting up all our listening parties. Shout out to Energy Black, who's sponsoring our listening parties and coming out and showing us some love on the sampling, tipping out free liquor, whatever like free liquor. It's the whole family, man. Sasha, Aisha, we always shout come out, but they always show up, so it'll never get tired, it'll never get old. So, you know, the whole Life with the Move project, lifewiththemove.org is the website for the dopest dance collective and the whole DMV. And everybody who's been showing us love from day one, you know, and shout out to our investors. We just got some investors. Definitely shout out to them. Keep the rock and moving. And, you know, the MTV, big shout out to them. VH1 Soul, shout out to Yo, BT Centric. They already played the video. Okay Player, big shout out to them. They gave us a dope review on the album. All the other artists in DMV who pushing us forward. Everybody on Twitter who retweets Fly Gypsy, Tamika Michelle, Right Mind 215. This is a shout out, this is getting real long. More people about it, more people on add it to us. I'm gonna cut it right there. Everybody was showing out to Fly Gypsy, we love you back. Shout out to you too. That's it.
All right. And there we go. And definitely, you know, appreciate y'all taking out your time here. And, you know, everybody heard, vote for the video on MTVU. We'll have the information on blackradiosback.com, the official website of the FuseBox Radio Broadcast, and through our emailers and stuff. So, you know, we got to support, you know, the excellent art and stuff that's out right now. And you heard it here. Fly Gypsy, Change for $1 album is out right now. The Vodka and Rum mixtape is still all over the internet on a whole bunch of sites, including ours. So if you haven't downloaded already, definitely do so if you have not been introduced in a way, you know, as deeply into Fly Gypsy as you would like, besides, you know, our show playing and stuff and things. And, you know, check these cats out on the show. Check them out all through the social networks. And as we always say, support quality independent music. You know, we don't support, and it's not going to really be there in the way we like for it to. So, Fly Gypsy, definitely support. DC Metro, stand up. And we're going to keep it moving here on the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Alright?
I'm trying to get it on. I'm trying to get it wrong. The right take, the right voice, the right choice, all the right points. This is one that was chosen to be anointed. So we gon' get it started. From the bottom to the top, here we go as hip-hop. I think they hate me, cause they ate me. And they see I'm on my way to living greatly. Still trying to do the right thing despite what who might think. Feel like my dreams are trapped inside a few sight blinks, so most nights I don't sleep till 5 or 6 a.m. I ain't playing, I sleep when I'm rich. Hit the streets like a gypsy, fly, I keep on moving. Got nothing to tell you, but keep your eyes on me, you see what I'm doing. I live for the 3 women in my life, my daughter, my mother, and of course my future wife. I'm making plans, you can shake my hands or eat my smoke. Liars in the flow, fire, Harvey and Martin, my ghost riders. You smell me? I close my eyes, say what they tell me, that's my freestyle. And they keep telling me, get free, child. Keep grinding, keep smiling, keep karma on your side. Grind till you sweat, or you ain't grinding yet. Now go.
Know where I'm from, know where I'm going. Can't nobody tell me. Go. Though the race is long and my legs feel broken, I will not stop, man. Let's go. And when I die, on that day, I want every hood to look up and say, go, 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 go.
And we all feel the same. I heard so many of my people say, what did I do to deserve to live like this? Why was I born poor and they born rich? Cause my skin chocolate and they skin like milk. I didn't ask to be here. Yeah, well that's spilled milk, and spilled milk is spoiled milk. So please don't sip, I don't trip, and my phone don't flip. I'm on my QWERTY keyboard, networking on the net, surfing, trying to see shores beyond my horizon. It's my destiny to be wealthy. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and I'll fly to you before I lie to you. Still the sky is the limit, cause you was born in it, don't mean you got to die in it. Ain't got to die trying to get it. Don't let the streets fool you, but feel free to let your preachers and your teachers school you. There's one way out, only one safe route, and karma's a bitch, so try to keep your name out her mouth. Now go.
Know where I'm from, know where I'm going. Can't nobody tell me different. Though the race is long and my legs feel broken, I will not stop, man. Listen. And when I die, on that day, I want every hood to look up and say, go, go, go.
Now it's a message in the music, you can use it or refuse it. Gypsy, we don't make excuses, we make movements. And it ain't just making money though, you better get your wealth. But think outside the hood, don't Michael Vick yourself. Whatever the next man got you, you can get for yourself. All this hating got to stop, cause it ain't good for you. Instead of hating my moves, try making my moves. Can't spend a day in my shoes unless you can pay my dues. Just go down your square like a spot on the chessboard. More sweat, more cry, I'm getting mine. Get yours, check, score, pawns get took for coming sideways like rooks. But who really getting money? Study the game like a playbook, then go. Go. I said go.
I know where I'm from, know where I'm going. Can't nobody tell me different. Though the race is long and my legs feel broken, I will not stop, man. Listen. And when I die, on that day, I want every hood to look up and say, go, go, go. I know where I'm from, know where I'm going. Can't nobody tell me different. Though the race is long and my legs feel broken, I will not stop, man. Listen. And when I die, on that day, I want every hood to look up and say,
There have always been 2 distinct, although often overlapping, currents of Black American thought on how best to advance the interests of the race. One current emphasizes efforts to deepen black penetration in those professions that can increase the incomes and prestige of blacks at the top of African American society. Professions like the law, a kind of talented 10th strategy for black uplift. The other approach emphasizes broader efforts to improve the fortunes of the much larger group at or near the bottom, those most vulnerable to the worst abuses of racism. After 2 generations of a national policy of mass black incarceration, prison inmates and ex-offenders best exemplify the bottom sector of black society. In the current economic and political environment, African American prospects are looking bleak at both ends of the legal arena, for the millions on the receiving end of the criminal justice system, and for those aspiring to become practitioners of law. California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger is attempting to cope with his state's fiscal collapse by privatizing its prisons, a form of disaster capitalism that seeks to accomplish corporate political goals under the guise of economic necessity. Schwarzenegger dresses up his barbaric proposal with pledges to shift the state's spending priorities from incarceration to education, but not a single prisoner would be released under his plan. In return for promises to guarantee that a certain percentage of state spending goes to education, 170,000 inmates, overwhelmingly black and brown, would be outsourced to private profiteers. The burden on the state would be made lighter. Billions in public funds would be transferred to private pockets, while the mass black incarceration policies that have savaged black society would be left intact. A disaster for black communities, especially those at the bottom. And what of those young people that aspire to become officers of the court, lawyers, rather than defendants? A recent study shows that law schools are shutting their doors to black and Mexican American students, even as these students continue to do better in their college grades and on the law school admissions test. Even though law schools added 3,000 new seats between 1993 and 2008, and despite the fact that blacks and Mexican Americans came very close to closing the grade and testing gap with whites, both the percentage and the absolute number of black and brown law students declined. That means that even as the law school pie got bigger, blacks and browns got smaller portions of the pie. Thus, both African American strategies for advancement are facing increased white resistance. Mass black incarceration makes felons of majorities of black males in some communities, while the raw numbers of black lawyers is destined to decline because of academic racism. Clearly, the struggle against white supremacy requires a full spectrum mobilization operating at all levels of black society. We need a black freedom movement now more than ever. For Black Agenda Radio, I'm Glenn Ford.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a slide rule is for. But I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be
For maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La ta 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 ta. History. Biology. Well, la ta 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 ta. French and true. Yeah, but I do know that I love you, and I know that it's right here on FuseBox Radio.
What a wonderful world this would be.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
us too close. The jobless and hungry, you're playing us too close. Filling up more and more with frustration, you're playing us too close. We're losing our patience, so take heed and do let it be known that I told you today. You're playing us much too close. Yeah. Huh. All the teachings of your Bible you don't want to obey, but you're writing your own ticket to the price you will pay. Yeah. Us you hold back, but the drawback is not to us alone. Time will make you to a victim before you see the wrong. And the melody that you are playing is in the wrong key. For just quiet that sings out to all live in world harmony. And I just gotta say, you're playing us too close. Hey, we in the ghettos, you're playing us too close. Red, black, white, brown, and yellow poor people, you're playing us too close. The babies are crying, you're playing us too close. Good people are dying, so take heed and do let it be known that I told you today. Just say you play us much too close. Yeah. No, when I was just a little boy, my grandfather used to say to me, Brother B, trust no shadow of the dark. And it's not till I grew to be a man then I understand what the old brother was talking about. You see, some people take the liberty to treat you any way they want to. They feel sometimes that you don't have no dignity. But brother, fire them must for still and think a cool breeze. Better watch out. Easy squeeze makes no riot, my virgin. You're playing us much too close. So why don't you people out there all get up off your backsides and do something for the world? For every living boy, woman, man and girl. There's hungry people all over, starving, have no place to lay their heads. Don't play us so close. Don't play us so close. Don't play us so close. None of them are holla. Cause just say, all the musicians shall be there to play an instrument. So Jaja love your rules the world. We need to raise our conscience high. So Jaja love your rules the world. You need to raise your conscience high. So Jaja love your rules the world. Jaja love can rule the world. You gotta raise your conscience high, so Jaja love can rule the world. I'm gonna raise my conscience high, so Jaja love can rule the world. We're gonna raise our conscience high, so Jaja love can rule the world. You gotta raise your conscience high.
You are
now listening to FuseBox Radio.
அப்படியா?
जैसे सब समझ गया। कर ले, हो चाहे कुछ कर ले ज़माना, चाहे कुछ कर ले ज़माना। मैंने नहीं जाना, तूने नहीं जाना, तेरे मेरे बीच में कैसा है ये बंधन अनजाना।
ஏ நீ ரொம்ப அழகா இருக்க.
रुम्बा? ये रुम्बा रुम्बा क्या है? कितनी जुबानें बोले लोग हम जोड़े, कितनी जुबानें बोले लोग हम जोड़े। दुनिया में प्यार की एक है बोली, बोले जो शमा, हो बोले जो शमा परवाना, बोले जो शमा परवाना। मैंने नहीं जाना, तूने नहीं जाना।
பரவாயில்லையே, நீ நல்லா பாடுற.
क्या?
तुम
तेरे मेरे बीच में, तेरे मेरे बीच में कैसा है ये बंधन अनजाना, कैसा है ये बंधन अनजाना, कैसा है ये बंधन अनजाना।
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
जी हाँ
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah. You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Try to as your back goes against the wall.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Listen to the pouring rain, listen to it pour. And with every drop of rain, you know I love you more. Let it rain all night long, let my love for you grow strong. As long as we're together, who cares about the weather? Listen to the falling rain, listen to it fall. And with every drop of rain, I can hear you call. Call my name right out loud. I can hear above the clouds, and I'm here among the borders. You and I together huddled. Listen to the falling rain, listen to it rain. It's raining, it's pouring, but old man is snoring. He went to bed, bumped his head, he couldn't get up till morning. Listen to the falling rain, listen to it fall. And with every drop of rain, I can hear you call. Call my name right out loud. I can hear above the clouds, and I'm here among the borders. You and I together huddled. Listen to the falling rain, listen to it rain. Listen to the falling rain, listen to it rain.
couple years me a knock on your door and me know say you're tired for your doorbell ring. And me still can knock some more on your door like the three little birds me a sing. Me a go take when me get till me get where me want, so you know everything is everything. Baby girl, just tell me what's in your heart. Is it me that you want? Don't treat me like a puppet on a string.
Just tell me where I stand. Let me know your plan now, girl. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. Just tell me where I stand. Let me know your plan now, girl. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man.
So please tell me where I stand, girl. You know I wanna be part of your plan, girl. Put the ring up on your hand, girl. And give you everything cause I'm your man. You're a star and I'm a fan, girl. And you don't need another man, girl. Look at your body like damn, girl. And you don't even understand, girl. So baby, tell me what you up to. I know if we be me queening up, I must you. I mean, I trust my girl like I'm a trust you. I mean, I love no other girl but you. And you make me love
just
too.
Just tell me where I stand. Let me know your plan now, girl. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. Just tell me where I stand. Let me know your plan now, girl. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. Don't put this aside just yet. This love still can be kept. Something you won't regret. No, your body won't reject. Things in time have changed, but my love remains the same. Whatever we have shared, it's more sunshine than rain. Whenever I complain, it's cause you are not near. If you should disappear, then I would be living in fear.
So baby, would you tell me how it's really gonna go? I kinda make you stay if you really wanna go. And there is a lot of things I really wanna show. And I'll make you happy so together we can go. And you brighten up my life like the sun when I glow. I'm on cloud nine like a float, me a float. Make me wanna step you down and not joke, me a joke. But anything where you decide I will support. Yup.
Girl, please just consider all the things that I've done for you. You make me feel like a winner every time I make love to you. Girl, come closer like you wanna rush me. Little closer like you wanna touch me. Oh baby, no it don't be bad. Just stay and you'll be glad. Just tell me where I stand. Let me know your plan now, girl. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. Just tell me where I stand. Let me know your plan now, girl. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. Just tell me where I stand. I hope that I can understand and you can comprehend. Oh yeah.
Flow Factory World Premiere. Dr. J, you crazy. I'll let your boy. Yup.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah. You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
For the ghost of Tom Jones. There goes his prayer book out of a sleeping bag. The preacher lights up a bud and takes a drag. He's waiting for the time when the last shall be first and the first shall be last. In a cardboard box neath the underpass, with a one-way ticket to the promised land. With a hole in your belly and a gun in your hand. Looking for a pillow of solid rock. Bathing in the city's aqueduct. Rock! And the highways alive tonight. Nobody's fooling nobody as to where it goes. I'm sitting down here in the campfire light. The ghost of old Tom Jones. Wherever you've seen a cop beating a guy, wherever a hungry newborn baby cries, wherever there's a fight against the blood. Massive Tom Jones.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun of yours? Hey Joe, I said, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going down to shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. I'm going down to shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. And that ain't too cool. But hey Joe, I heard you shot your woman down. You shot her down. Hey Joe, I heard you shot your lady down. You shot her down to the ground. Yes, I did. I shot her. You know I caught her messing around town. Yes, I did. I shot her. You know I caught my old lady messing around town. And I gave her the gun. I shot her. All right. Show her one more time again.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Thank you very much. You never heard any of this before, right? I don't, do I?
Yo, we like to dedicate this next song to No.
Ladies
okay,
and gentlemen,
okay,
you are now witnessing FuseBox Radio.
dedicate this song to the members of the Black Rock Coalition. And also I'd like to dedicate this song to Chuck Stone.
We wanna talk about it. Colonized mind. Upload the revolution principle. You see a rock on the shore and say it's always been there. Download, no responsibility. Do what you want, nobody cares. Upload the master race idea. Genetically disposed to rule the world. Download a future full of isolated boys and girls. Upload a two-party system, the lesser of two dangers, illusion of choice. Download a veiled form of fascism. Nothing really ever changed. You never had a voice. To me one time. If you look, you're sure gonna find throughout mankind's history a colonized mind. One in power makes law under which the colonized fall. Without God, it's just the blind leading the blind. Upload a joint venture record deal. It's just another way for the man to steal while he's sticking you with the bill. Download a temporary acquisition of fleeting flame and fortune. Nothing to leave in your will. Hey, 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 hey. Sure gonna find throughout mankind's
Dynamite! That's all the time we have tonight. Join us next time. Good night.